Indianapolis. Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
Of all the questions you get asked every day, this is one you should not ignore. How much money in your 401k or IRA is actually yours? Not what its current value is, but how much of it will end up in your pockets, not the government's. Remember, you still might owe taxes on that money. Make sure you are not overpaying. Keep every dollar you are entitled to. Look, I know it's confusing, it's complicated, and it definitely is not fun. That's why at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors, we offer strategies to help make sure you're not paying more in taxes than your fair share. It's your money. You deserve to know what's at stake. Call our team at Pinnacle Retirement Advisors today to get started. 352-320-2060. That's 352-320-2060. Do not do the IRS any favors. 352-320-2060. Firm offers insurance services and may not give tax advice. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Before we get to our guest on the phone, I got to tell you there's a bad traffic accident on Southwest 32nd Street heading west towards Trinity Catholic High School. It's a multiple car accident. Fire and rescue is on the scene, so please find an alternate route. There's a bad traffic accident, Southwest 32nd Street heading west towards Trinity Catholic High School. Multiple car accident. Fire and rescue is on scene, so if you're in that area in this dense fog, please find an alternate route to go around that accident. For working parents, the thought of going back to pre-pandemic work routines, spending time away from their family and children, it's causing some consternation. Today, there's something new to help, though. It's a new video calling device designed to help working parents and loved ones bond with their children while still being miles apart. Lifestyle expert Bobby Thomas is here to share some tips for how busy parents can stay connected to their kids and how she's working to overcome some of the biggest hurdles since returning to work. Bobby, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
We're in the middle of pea soup with traffic accidents everywhere in Central Florida, so I hope everybody stays safe out there on the roads. But with you don't even have to be on the road because now there's a new video conferencing video calling device that'll help you bond with your kids. As the country continues to reopen, many parents are struggling with that thought of returning to the workplace. What are some tips you can share to help with that struggle?
You're right, Tom, and I do want to say I hope everyone is safe out there. I did hear about that accident. It is tough for a lot of us. We've been used to working remotely, and for myself in particular and my son, it's about not just the routine, which I think sometimes as parents we get stuck with, just that Groundhog Day. It's the ritual. And for my son and I, we've come up with this idea that every day we share a feel-good or a fun fact. And it's just something nice that I think helps us feel like we stayed connected. That's our moment of the day. But like many, I've also turned to technology. And as a parent, you hear that word and you think, oh, we have enough screens. But I am so excited about Amazon's new Glow. This video calling device is like no other. It's game-changing because not only can you feel like you're in the same room, but it offers an interactive play area. It's like you're magically there. And for my son and I, this is so important. Unfortunately, we lost my husband a year ago, and I'm it. So going back to work was really sensitive for us. We had to figure out an important way to stay connected, and this was game-changing. I was able to still read with him when I had to travel on the road, and even if I was in the same town and at an office, in the middle of the day, we could pop on the Amazon Glow and play a quick game because it really wasn't about the quantity of time we spend together. I've been learning it's the so important for us. I think that a lot of parents can probably relate. I'm sure you, Tom, you've tried to talk to a little one on a traditional video calling device, and how hard is it to keep their attention?
Yes, of course. You know, and
Well,
you're so right about the 5 minutes of quality time. And when I was a child, we didn't have the video stuff and everything, but when I was a child, my dad would come home from work a late night, you know, he's a mechanic, he'd come home, and we'd play 5 minutes of catch was all he could do because of how tired he was. But that was the best 5 minutes of my day as a child. And it was just 5 minutes.
And by the way, adults think about time differently than children. 5 minutes is a lot of
It's a
time.
long time, yeah.
On traditional FaceTime or other video calling devices, I'm like chasing miles around the room to stay connected with his grandparents, and I don't want him to feel like he's being punished to have to stand still. But the best part about Amazon Glow is that he is begging me to play. He said, "Mom, you know, can I call Grandma?" And the great part, too, about Amazon Glow is that they've thought of so many privacy features for parents to feel safe. I have an approved list of contacts, so with just one little tap of his finger, he knows how to turn the device on. He's 6, and he just clicks on Grandma, one of his cousins, or any of our really close family friends that I have approved and uploaded. And if you're the adult on the other end or the cousin on the other end, you can use a tablet or a smartphone. You don't need the device, and you can still play and interact. It's just really helpful to have that play area for the smaller guys that are between 3 and 9 years old to feel like they still have that traditional play space. There are hundreds of games. He loves playing whack-a-mole with me. We do all kinds of fun things like read. Disney and Pixar have tons of content loaded on Amazon's Kids Plus. And when you check out the Amazon device, the Glow really is bundled in such a smart way for parents. You get the device, you get a year of Amazon Kids Plus, and I just haven't been this excited to partner with someone in such a long time. Because
you can hear it in your voice.
As a parent, I mean, I'm so passionate and genuine. As a parent, it's been really just game-changing. It's really helped us stay in touch from wherever we are, and I'm so happy to say yes to this screen time because that's what it's about, togetherness. And I think as long as we feel connected, we can get back into that daily grind and not worry that our little ones are being left behind.
The one thing that caught my attention is you said the safety net that this has, where you can set up the parental controls where they only have access to approved, because that's one of the biggest problems I have with children on digital devices is the perverts and the monsters that are out there trying to lure them away.
Well, for me, I definitely, as many parents, am concerned about access. And so this is a dream come true. It's an approved list of individuals that I have a parental dashboard. I get to stay on top of his history. And I also love the content. He has a school iPad that I find myself putting away at the end of the day because on his school iPad he has access to the internet. And with this, I feel so comfortable that it's an educationally focused device where there are not just fun games, but a lot of the games like Memory Match and others, they're just tailored to really enhancing his development in socialization, and for me, it makes me feel so good. This is a dream opportunity to talk about something I genuinely love, so I'm just really here to hopefully inspire parents to find that ritual, and if they want more information, just go to amazon.com/glow, because it's available now for everyone, not just someone like me who gets to test drive it, but amazon.com/glow. You can learn so much more about this device and hopefully get your own interactive play date.
Well, we talked about Amazon Glow. You just told us where we can go to find out more information. Are there any other bits of advice you have for busy parents to help them stay connected and engage with their children? Amazon Glow sounds like a fantastic way. Do you have any other bits of advice that may help?
Yeah, don't overlook snail mail. My son loves getting mail from his grandparents or cousins, and even from me. We live in the same house, but it's so fun that he gets to go to the mailbox and he sees a note from me. He's really into Pokemon, so sometimes I stick a Pokemon pack in the mail and mail it to him, and he just gets so excited to have something of his own. So, I think just finding ways to connect and engage that are meaningful, that's what it's all about.
Snail mail is one of those things that people have forgotten because kids like the activity of being able to open something and seeing, and that they're important enough something came in the mailbox out front for them. Kids really, they haven't gotten to the point where they want something instantaneous. So snail mail is a great piece of advice. Can you tell us one more time, Bobby? We're talking with Bobby Thompson, lifestyle expert, about Amazon Glow. Tell people one more time where they can go find out more information if they're interested in looking into Amazon Glow.
Yes, absolutely. You can go to Amazon.com/glow, and the Amazon Glow app is available free to be downloaded on any of your smartphones or iPads. Just check it out in the App Store and, get your play date on.
Bobby Thomas, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Tom.
It sounds like Amazon Glow is a very good way for busy parents on the go to have quality time with their children. So I suggest you go check it out at Amazon.com/glow is where it's at. Coming up after the break, we'll have more of Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Hey, folks. By now, everyone knows that Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala is the first stop for all those Florida garden favorites like azaleas and roses and gardenias and, of course, camellias. But suppose you're looking for something different. Supposing you're looking for a one-of-a-kind item for your own unique taste. Well, Bob Wine's